The song "I'll Be Home for Christmas" rings true for Barry Wilmore this Christmas season.
Yes, back on Earth after nearly a year in space. I caught up with Wilmore recently, and we talked about life since re-entry, from gravity and empty nesting to a tender Tennessee Christmas.
Beth, I have you loud and clear. How me?
How are you, sir?
Doing wonderful. Yeah, it's a beautiful day up here, like most all days are.
Okay, so the last time I interviewed you, you were at the International Space Station.
I was a little further away, yes.
It was an incredible view.
I had a great view.
Butch Wilmore is glad that view is now a memory.
464 days total, I think I have in space now. That's enough.
If there's a silver lining to the delay, it made this reunion even sweeter.
One of the things I was looking forward to is just to feel them close.
Within 6 hours of splashdown, Wilmore landed in Houston.
And we had a special moment together, and I hadn't had a shower at that point, so I think the first thing Logan says was, "Boy, you sure do smell nice," or something to that effect.
Pretty ripe, I bet.
Pretty ripe. Yeah, it was 9.5 months without a true shower.
Life immediately became a whirlwind of media interviews and lots of rehab.
9.5 months in space, your muscles tend to atrophy.
Thankfully, he made it back for this moment, his youngest daughter's high school graduation.
That was an answer to prayer.
It was the first of many milestones for their family. In July, after 39 years, Wilmore took his final flight in the T-38.
I think that had a bigger, impactful kind of mindset than even the last time, flying in space.
Of course, his girls were there watching and waiting with a water salute. A month later, he retired from NASA. And then, Wilmore and his wife, Deanna, became empty nesters as they dropped off both daughters at college. But he hasn't had a lot of downtime to reflect. Both Tennessee Tech and his hometown of Mount Juliet honored him with a Wilmore Way. Wilmore was named the University of Tennessee's Distinguished Alumni, led homecoming parades at Tech and UT Knoxville,
I don't be Grand Marshal anything.
and received quite the reception inside Neyland Stadium.
It's special to go down to the field and, have 102,000 fans hit 120 decibels when they say your name.
So what does retirement look like?
Sharing every experience possible with Deanna.
Especially this Christmas, celebrating with family,
But to be actually physically together this year, wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
faith,
God's word is true. It is everlasting. It's the only place that we find eternal hope.
and a Tennessee Christmas.
We come to God's country for Christmas. We come to Tennessee every single year. It's a special place to be at that special time of year.
Of course, I had to ask if they would move back. And Wilmore said if God's willing, he would love to one day. And by the way, he returned to his prison ministry 2 weeks ago. He leads a Bible study with men who are incarcerated. And boy, had he missed this the last year and a half. So he was so glad to be back with these men.